Good morning, y'all.
This morning we're doing a wrap-up video from our summer trip last year where we went out west. Now, we hope you've been enjoying the videos that we've been putting out since then, but we thought we'd do a final video to kind of wrap everything up.
And also to show maybe a few pictures that you haven't seen before.
As we're covering this trip, it was our longest trip by far.
Oh, yeah, it was. We were gone almost 100 days, 99 days.
That's right. We spent 99 days on the road, and night 100 was actually spent in our driveway when we got home, because we got home with no air conditioner in our house.
Yeah, we had to call and get that fixed.
So what kind of things did we see while we were on this trip?
We went through 20 different states.
That's right, and of those 20 states we spent the night in 18 of them.
Yeah, you know, we have this quirky thing that we like to see the most unusual things we can find. And some of those were like the world's largest pocket knife. I think we did a video about that. And
the world's largest ball of paint. I know we did that video.
Yep, we sure did. Also the largest ball of sisal twine, which is like hay twine.
You know, of all the different ways and all the different types of camping that you can do, I think we covered all of them on this trip.
Yeah, we did boondocking, state park camping.
Mooch docking with relatives.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, we camped in National Park. We camped in state parks.
Even a Corps of Engineer park.
And county parks.
Yep, in parking lots. Especially Cracker Barrel. We love Cracker Barrel.
So, of all those state parks and national parks that we stayed in, what was your favorite state park? And why was it?
Well, my favorite state park was Buffalo Bill State Park, which I think you said is your favorite state park too. My reason is it was a dark sky area, meaning that there were no lights around to glare out the stars in the sky. So one night I stepped out and looked out at the sky, and it was just full of just millions of stars. I tried to take pictures. I don't have the correct camera to do that. All my pictures and videos, they just came out dark. They didn't show up the night sky at all. So sometime we have to remedy that situation and get a better camera.
Uh-oh, I see dollar signs. Well, I like Buffalo Bill State Park too. I like the location of it. It was well situated for us. We spent a lot of time in Cody. We also from there went into Yellowstone.
Yep.
So it was a nice park to stay in for that reason, and I like the geography of that area. There were actually two different types of mountain ranges, one on each side, and in between was the Shoshone River and the lake that is formed by Buffalo Bill Dam.
Right, which is a hydroelectric dam. And that's one of the other a surprising thing that we did. We didn't plan these. We visited several power plants.
And one was a solar. It was a solar and wind farm.
Yes, a solar and wind farm.
That was kind of unusual.
We stayed at 14 national parks and monuments, such as Mammoth Cave and the Badlands, Mount Rushmore. I think Devil's Tower was one of our favorites. And Glacier National Park was one of my favorites because of the Going to the Sun Road. That was insane. It was great.
And we did a combination of things while we were there in Glacier.
Yep.
We did some hiking, we did some auto tripping, and we also did some kayaking on Lake McDonald there.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful thing. We did a hike all the way up to see the 7 waterfalls.
I also really enjoyed the Redwood State and National Park in California.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
It was great, and the trees there are amazing.
Some of the state parks we stayed at, there was one that had an unusual name. It was called Big Bone Lick State Park. And do you remember the reason why it was named that?
It was one of the first archaeological areas in the United States. As a matter of fact, they say that's where American archaeology was kind of formed, was there at Big Bone Lick. They found large bones
Yep.
of animals, and the other thing is it is a salt lick, and that's why the animals were attracted there, was because of the natural salt lick that was there.
Our other favorite park probably was Custer State Park. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Matter of fact, Custer State Park, we did not spend near enough time there.
No, we didn't even camp there. We'd love to go back
So
sometime.
that's going to be a place that we'll go back to definitely in the future. And when we go back, we want to spend a week inside the park.
Right, that would be great.
One other thing that we really like to do when we travel, we both enjoy history.
We do.
And so a lot of things that we did were museums. And of
How many museums did we do? Was there like...
There were over 25. I really think at the last count that we did, last accurate count, we counted 27 museums.
Yeah.
But my favorite of all of those was probably the Pioneer Museum in Tillamook, Oregon. And we were just driving through Tillamook and saw this building. It's 3 stories and loaded with historical things from that area. Probably one of the most unusual that I went through. Sarah went through for just a minute, and then I went through the rest of it. It was the world's largest museum of the world's smallest things.
And that was in Lucas.
Throughout the whole thing, we enjoyed spending time together. And if you get on each other's nerves, no problem, there's a whole world. One of you can go outside, one of you can stay inside, or you can both go outside.
Or you can go to opposite ends of the camper. You know.
That's right.
How many miles did we end up traveling?
It's almost 11,700 miles.
Yeah, 3
this
miles
trip.
short of that.
Yeah.
And along with all that traveling, of course, comes an expense bill. And we're not going to go over all the expenses, but some that might be of interest to you was, well, how much did you spend on gas?
The fuel costs, and this includes fuel for the generator as well as the truck, and I think also LP might have been in the fuel category. But total, we spent $3,842 on fuel.
On the fuel,
which was our largest expense. And the second largest expense was camping. That was $3,200 for camping fees. Now, we were able to keep that a little bit lower because, as we said, we stayed
we mooch-docked, we boondocked.
Yeah, we mooch-docked, boondocked, and Corps of Engineer parks are beautiful as well as inexpensive.
Yep.
Especially if you do like we did. Sarah last year just qualified for the America the Beautiful National Parks Pass. I'm qualified now. So we got one of those, and that saves you 50% at Corps of Engineer parks, as well as getting you in the national parks for free.
Yeah. Now, some other expenses that we had that you might be interested in as well. You were gone all that time. How much did you spend on groceries? So how much was that?
The grocery bill itself was not bad. It was only $1,600 for 100 days. So $16 a day for groceries.
That's pretty good.
That is. However, we also ate out a lot because when you're in different parts of the country,
you have to experience the type of food that they have, and
that's right. So we did. We went out and experienced some of the local culture and some of the local cuisine in different places, and so that was almost the same as our grocery bill. That was about $1,475 for eating out.
We did spend some money on laundry.
In 100 days of travel, We did laundry several times, and we only spent $129 doing laundry.
Yeah, well, I really love to buy t-shirts just about wherever we go. So
And
I've
we
got
have,
almost a boatload of t-shirts in my closet.
and we also have 3 granddaughters, so she also buys gifts for them as we
Yeah,
travel.
Yeah.
And our
so
kids.
We're not going to tell you how much we spend on that. Some things are better left unsaid.
That's right. That's right.
Now, there were some times where we had to have repairs done. You're always having to do maintenance things on your RV. And along the way, you're not going to believe this, probably will, but we had 5 tires that blew either on the truck or on the RV.
You know, 3 on the RV, and we had 2 valve stems that went bad on our truck.
Yeah,
So
so those were some added expenses that we incurred.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this this kind of wrap-up video. And also, if you haven't seen the rest of our videos from last summer, go back and take a look at them on our channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. That way you'll get notifications if you hit that little notification bell over wherever it is, up here, over here.
Wherever I decide to put it.
Wherever you decide to put it. But hit that notification bell and like and subscribe. You'll help our channel out. And get out and enjoy the country. You know, this was a kind of a wrap-up of our great summer adventure on what we called the Happy Trails Go West Tour.
And leave us comments. What did you like about our videos? What you didn't like? What we could have done more of? We love to get comments, and we try to respond to them as we can. So until next time, we say bye, y'all. I just turned it off.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Push it again.